your words of wisdom be to other homeless people out there?
Get off your ass and go find a job, you know. Start working, start making yourself, getting your life together.
Do you think it helped you that you were respectful to people that gave you a place to stay?
Oh yeah, I was very respectful towards people, you know. I was very grateful for them helping me out.
Do you think that why would you think that some people stay homeless as opposed to finding a place?
Because they know they get free handouts and everything. It's like,
oh really?
Yeah, they just sit there. People come by, you know. People feel bad for them. They hand them free food. What do you expect?
So you would prefer? How could you, if somebody viewing this video finds themselves in a homeless situation, what kind of tips or advice would you give someone?
Always look for people who are willing to help. You know, if you want help, look for it. Don't sit there and do nothing. Being homeless can be very scary for the very first time of your life. I didn't know what to do. In the first few days, I managed to get hold of myself. I got to know ins and outs, where to go, where to eat, where to sleep. Sometimes they say the streets can be the safest place to be, and sometimes they're actually right. It depends where you're at in the city.
Have you lived in country as well as city, rural and urban settings? Yep. Tell us some interesting stories about how you were able to, some more stories of how you were able to survive.
Well, I learned how to fly a sign, you know, like if you need money, go out asking for it, you know, just gotta be careful. Sometimes cops don't like it. Sometimes when you get stuck in the city, the best way to, and it's a cold day, all you gotta write down a sign that says stranded, cold, and hungry. And it works every time. People hand you change and dollars like every so often.
What's your experience with police?
They're not too bad. I have nothing against them. I like the law enforcement. Sometimes they harass people without intention. Like the police in New York. They're tough, but it's called tough love.
So they've also been helpful to you as well?
Oh yeah.
Have they given you some hints or any helpful advice? Or?
Yeah, they just only have to say it, just be careful.
Be careful. Let's see, what else do you want to, just any random story?
That's about all I can think of.
Any really crazy story that you want to share?
I was on the subway when I heard a gun go off.
Where was that, New York?
Yeah. The Brooklyn chain. From Coney Islands back and forth.
What do you think?
Why is it that some people scatter when they hear a gunshot and some others remain cool? That's weird.
So do you prefer having an apartment and staying in one place, or do you think that do you miss traveling?
I do miss traveling sometimes, you know. Sometimes I wish I could just get rid of this life and go back out on the road. But I got a life now. I said I'd take care of myself, and I'm doing it right now.
How about what role does friendship play in regards to getting by in life?
You need friendship. Without it, you can't get anywhere. Do to others how they do to you. If you want respect, you gotta treat people with respect. If you treat them with disrespect, you're gonna get nothing but shit back.
Do you feel like you've come a long way since you were homeless, now that you have an apartment?
Oh yeah. I'm happy I'm on my feet, you know? I'm just glad I got it together.